move this so you can see me. Hi! I'm so happy that so many of my lovely people came out tonight, and new people, it's lovely to meet you. I'm AJ Dobbs, and my revenge story has to do with a lemon cake. So, I don't know if you can tell from my personal orchestra and balcony here, but I'm an emotional baker. You know, I bake when I'm happy, I bake when I'm sad, I bake when it's Tuesday. Like, me and Betty Crocker, like, I just call her Beth, you know? She's an old friend. So I decide one day, I'm having a terrible week, and I decide I am going to make a lemon cake. So I go into the pantry, and I get the batter, and I happen to have a real lemon, so I, like, put lemon zest in the cake, and I made homemade buttercream, and I made a beautiful, tangy, delicious lemon layer cake, okay? I take one slice of it, put it on a plate, and eat it. Delicious. I wrap up the rest of it and put it in the refrigerator to be enjoyed later on. So my week got worse. I found out a good friend of mine's dad had died, and we had to go to a funeral. And that funeral was going to take place on Mother's Day. So, you know, my bad week got worse. Go to the funeral. It's like a 4-hour drive. And, you know, I do all the funeral things. I show up in black. I arrange the bagels on a tray. You know, all the things you do at a Southern funeral. And I am just thinking to myself, my reward for this karma is that I'm going to get a piece of that damn lemon cake when I get home. Holy cow, I'm going to kill it. So drive home from the funeral. It's pouring rain. I am white-knuckling on 285. Can't wait to get home to the lemon cake. So park in the driveway, walk in the front door. My mascara's running from rain and sadness and funerals. I walk in, and I open the refrigerator door, and there's no fucking lemon cake. So I say to my husband, DJ is his name, I say to my husband, DJ, gosh, you know, there was a cake in here. Did you eat that cake? And he said, no. It was taking up a lot of room, and so I threw it in the garbage. Okay, I'm going to say that one more time. My husband looked at a homemade Layer lemon cake, stared it in the eyes, and put it in the garbage. Okay, you should all be outraged. So I did what any reasonable middle-aged woman would do, and I took to the social media. And I got onto my Facebook food group. Now, my Facebook food group does not mess around, okay? This is not some cute little Instapot food group, okay? This is like, if you want to know how many grams of coffee go in a liter of water, these are the guys for you, okay? You want to have an argument about whether a hot dog is a taco, these guys will go 5 pages, I'm telling you, okay? They do not mess around. So I very casually tell the same story that I just told you, wipe the mascara, lemon cake, my husband threw it in the fucking garbage. And the notifications start to come in. And at first, they're very sweet and innocent, like, oh, he didn't eat it? He just threw it in the garbage? Yes, he did. And then, you know, after about comment 50 or 60, they started to get a little animated. And they started to say things like, well, you should bake another lemon cake and put divorce papers in it. Or, why don't you take a slice out of your husband and then throw the rest of him away? So the food group is getting angry. So I don't know who started it. Maybe it was me. It was probably me. There was a hashtag that started. That was hashtag cake murderer. So I shit you not. Cake murderer trended for many days in the food group after this incident. And my food group is screaming for blood. And they're getting me all riled up. So I'm like, obviously, we have to have some sort of public shaming and revenge. Or these girls are going to get on a plane and they are going to murder my husband. So we have to redeem it. So I decide that there is nothing more public than a homemade t-shirt. So I go to, like any suburban woman would, to the craft store. and I get blood red Stranger Things style letters. And I make DJ Dobbs a Cake Murderer t-shirt. And I decide that we have to find the best possible place for him to wear this. And it just so happens that we were going in a few weeks to a place known for its custom t-shirts and being very public, the lovely Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. So the morning of we're going to Orlando, pack the shirt, get up, and I say, okay, you're gonna wear your shirt today, you're gonna wear it the whole day. And he said, I don't want to. And I said, oh, you're wearing the shirt. And he said, no, I don't want to because I'm afraid. I'm afraid that someone from your food group is going to be at Disney World and they are gonna shank me. And he was right to be afraid, I do admit. So we decided that we were not gonna make him wear it the whole day, but I said, here's what I want. I want a picture of you on Main Street, USA, in front of Cinderella's castle, in front of Walt Disney's penis itself, wearing the Cake Murderer t-shirt for all posterity. So he's like, okay. So he ducks into, the barbershop quartet or whatever is happening over on Main Street, USA. And I walk out and I decide that, all right, I gotta get a photographer here. Because, the Main Street USA photographers, these are the people that watch the onslaught when you open the gates of Disney World. These are like the New York cops of Disney photographers, right? They have seen it all. They are hardened. They are good. So I'm like, all right, so, hi, I'm Amanda. My husband's gonna come out, and he's got this Cake Murderer t-shirt, and I want a picture of him right in the thing. And the photographer goes, Cake Murderer? So I start to tell their story. Wiping the mascara, beautiful lemon cake, funeral on Mother's Day, blah, blah, blah. And a small crowd starts to gather. People who are walking down Main Street on their vacation are stopping to listen to the story of the Cake Murderer. So DJ comes out with his Cake Murderer t-shirt on. He walks in front of the castle, and unsolicited, the crowd on Main Street, USA turns and boos him. So I have, in my beautiful 8x10 colorful album, picture of our children watching teacups, our children with Mickey Mouse, and the Cake Murderer himself in front of Cinderella's castle with his Cake Murderer t-shirt on. So revenge is very sweet, boom. But I do have one more thing that DJ thinks this story is over, but it comes up fairly often. And the Cake Murderer could not be here tonight. He was not feeling well. But I would like to invite you guys to continue with his ongoing public shaming. There's a video camera right here, and I'm gonna count to 3. And I would like you guys, with the gesture of your choice, to celebrate DJ's murder of my beautiful fucking lemon cake. All right, are you ready? You can boo, you can use whatever gesture you choose. You ready? All right, 1, 2, 3. Boo! All right, thank you very much, guys.
Let's give it up for AJ Dobbs.